All right, guys, let me know if you see me, if you hear me. I am on backup power right now. I am on backup power right now. I lost power. We do have a observed tornado, guys. This is observed right now. A tornado-producing storm was located over Warsaw, moving northeast at 60. Repeat, a tornado is on the ground over Warsaw. Take cover now. Move to a basement, interior room, or to the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're outdoors, in a mobile home, in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Again, this is an observed tornado. There's our rotation, right there. Right to the east of Max Camp. And this is observed. I'm trying to get everything back up and going. Please, guys, if you hear some noises, I'm hearing a noise. I am on backup power right now. I am on backup power. There's our debris ball. Right over Racket, guys. Right over Racket. We have a debris signature, meaning that this thing just gone through Racket, Missouri on the ground. Teal Bend and Racket. This is on the ground. It is picking up debris. It is lofting it up into the air. Wow. We definitely have, it's right over Racket. It has gone through Racket and Max Camp. We do have a debris signature. Very well defined, unfortunately. Racket, Teal Bend, Max Camp. We definitely have a debris signature. We have nothing's working very well. So it looks like we have debris being lofted almost 14 to 15,000 feet up in the air. So a definite confirmed tornado on the ground in Racket. Trying to get all my screen back up here real quick, guys, so I know what's going on here. And again, I am on backup power. Yes, stay in your basement in Warsaw, please. Stay in your basement in Warsaw. Give me one sec, trying to bring up my other tornado warning remains in effect for northern Benton County. 7 highway east of Tightwad. We have debris signature, confirmed tornado on the ground. Guys, we have a report of a barn that is blocking southbound 13 highway in Lowry City. Significant damage in Lowry City. We have a barn blocking Highway 13 south in Lowry City. If you are going to be on 13 highway, you are not going to be able to get through there right now. If you're in Deepwater, you are good to go. Clinton, you're good to go. We're going to go back. I want to see where that, we still have a debris circulation. We have a debris signature right now. This is northwest of Max Camp. This is just east of Tightwad, guys. This is just east of Tightwad, right across the county line. This thing is moving almost north. It's a left mover. Watch this debris signature pop up. It moves left. It's a left mover. It's almost going backwards right now. So Leesville, Tightwad, stay in your safe spot. This thing is actually working its way backwards to the west. Incredible. This could possibly be an anticyclonic tornado. But it is actually working its way to the left. So Leesville, Tightwad, stay in your safe spot, please. Leesville, Tightwad, in your tornado safe spot. And again, 13 highway, Lowry City, reports of a barn in the middle of 13 highway. Significant damage has been reported in Lowry City.
Looking like it's headed into Lincoln right now. I don't think there's any way we can catch it.
I'll follow you out and we can up somewhere in game plan or however.
Hey fellas, just be careful. Take a look and run the last, say, 20 frames of collision coefficient radar. This thing's the left mover. It possibly be anticyclonic. It's moving back to the west. Yes, it's moving back to the west. Look at CC. Look at the drop. You can follow it, and it makes a hard left toward Leesville. So be careful out there, please. It is totally rain wrapped.
Copy that. Andy, do you want to make a shoot towards Leesville and watch the sky as we head that way?
I didn't realize that, but I'm sitting here watching the frames. I just screen recorded this because I wanted to post it because it's so well defined on radar, but did not realize what you're talking about, how it's swinging back to the west like that. That's crazy.
The great news right now is that we do not have that debris ball signature right now, which is great news, meaning that the tornado has lifted. But I guarantee you, we have some. We probably have some.
Yeah, let's shoot up Highway to 13, and that'll take us up into Clinton. Leesville is east of Clinton.
Copy that. Sounds good to me.
Just a heads up, fellas. Lowry City. I heard you say 13 Highway. There is a barn in the middle of 13 Highway right now blocking traffic. There is a barn. They have severe damage in Lowry City. If you do come back to 7 Highway, if you have any pictures of damage, obviously this thing was had a huge debris signature up almost 18,000 feet above our heads. So if you guys get any pictures, please send them to me. Okay, guys, so looked like my power just went on. I saw a little flash. So again, I've been running on backup power. I don't hear the clicker on my little backup generator. So power's back on here in Clinton, at least here at my house. Let's kind. So let's kind of regroup here for a minute. We're not seeing those impressive wind fields. We're not seeing a debris signature on radar anymore. So let's just back up. Let's kind of take a look at. Let's go ahead and take a look at both radars. Actually, we'll just go one screen here. So, we still have another 12 minutes left of this tornado warning. Luckily, we're not seeing that debris signature anymore. But I guarantee you there are some damage reports coming out of Racket, Max Creek. They did extend the severe thunderstorm warning into Pettis County now. Right now doesn't, we'll go ahead and call Sedalia part of it. Sedalia, Smithton, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-per-hour winds. So we'll have to see how this rotation, see if it cycles again. It's been cycling all the way since it was over on the other side of the Kansas line. This is just one massive complex of storms. Not sure I've ever quite seen anything quite like this here, at least in our area. So,
I was just running the 100 frame cycle back, and you can see the stuff that kind of dissipates as it's splitting Springfield, and down there it is continuing to kind of grow and form in a weird way.
So, for the most part, Leesville, Tightwad, you guys are likely going to be okay right now. Looks like this is kind of moving off to the north now. West of Lincoln. And, of course, it's going to come on up here and affect the eastern half of Pettis County. So we're still going to have to keep a very close eye on this to see if it's cycled back again. But definitely a lot of damage I'm seeing coming in right now. Emergency Manager Michael Dobbs for St. Clair County, Lowry City, reporting many trees are damaged, utility poles down, power outages in Lowry City. So we have a mess down here in St. Clair County, and I guarantee you we've got damage down here near Racket, maybe even the eastern side of Tightwad. We'll have to get with Josh down there at the volunteer firefighter and fire department and see if they see any damage around Tightwad, Racket, Teal Bend, Max Camp. That's where we've seen that debris signature at its strongest, and then it started to turn back to the left and start to make a dash toward Leesville, and then it dissipated. So this is going to be out of Benton County probably here in about another 20 minutes. It is still tornado warned, but the circulation is very broad right now. So Warsaw, you're okay. Climax Springs, you guys are good. I think Leesville, Tightwad, you guys are okay. We do have we have 75 mile an hour confirmed report. Rear flank downdraft. That's on the backside of that tornado. So rear flank downdraft winds 70 to 80 miles per hour reported. And that was along 7 Highway at Cole. So, Jamer, I don't know if you're still on here or not, but hopefully you guys were taking cover. He lives right there at Cole and Leesville, so hopefully he was taking cover at the time. Looks like we're going to have National Weather Service down here tomorrow taking surveys. Okay, guys, so again, we lost power. I had to back up power, start back up. We're back onto this stream again. Looked like power come back on, so I'm very thankful for that. So, the recap a little bit. Okay, we have another. Hang on a minute. Leesville, Tightwad, stay in your safe spots for right now. See, it's 7:38. That was just now. I'm not sure what they're looking at right now, but they're seeing yet another. They're seeing another debris ball near C and 7 Highway near Palo Pinto. But I'm not picking up anything here. Warsaw's good, Chris. Warsaw's good. So we have 6 minutes left of this tornado warning. Meteorologist in Springfield said that he is seeing another debris signature near 7 and C Highway. That was at 7:38. That was just a couple minutes ago. But I'm not seeing one here. Unless he's talking about that, but that's likely just hail. Of course, we do have some pretty strong winds right there, but That could just be straight line winds. 60, 70 mile per hour winds there. Not seeing any circulation. Well, we'll see if they come out. I'm not seeing anything right there, but a meteorologist from the National Weather Service is saying that there's another indication right down here, 7 and C Highway near Palo Pinto. Yeah, sirens in Coal Camp. Looks like there's a tornado warning for the next 4 minutes in Coal Camp and for northwestern Benton County. We're going to see what the National Weather Service is going to do with this. If they're going to extend it. I'm not seeing anything really right now that would cause them to extend it, other than maybe place a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag on there. But right now, I'm not seeing anything that's sticking out right now. They did, though. They got a new one. We have another tornado warning. I don't have particulars on the new one. There it is. 33 minutes. All right, so this is a new one. They did go ahead and reissue it. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Lincoln, 12 miles north of Warsaw, moving northeast at 45. Lincoln, Coal Camp, Ionia, Brandon, and Mora. You guys are in the path of this tornadic cell. You know, there's so much rotation in this. This is what I want to do. I want to go back to this. I want to put this into motion to see if we can't see that entire meso system actually rotating. Yes, you can. That's like a freaking hurricane. Watch this. Watch it rotate counterclockwise. You can see the spin. Right there, you can see that spin as it's going into Benton County. Just remarkable. And look how big that entire storm is. I mean, it's just... I'm kind of in awe. I'm going to be taking tons of screenshots tonight and videos after we get done through tonight, because you just don't see systems like this very often. I don't care where you're at in the United States. That's crazy. This cell, or this storm, covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 counties, and the whole thing is spinning counterclockwise. Unbelievable. So another 30 minutes left. Radar indicated tornado warning for northern Benton County. That is going to include Coal Camp, Lincoln, Ionia, right along 65 highway. There's Windsor Junction where you turn off on 52. And Mora, Lake Creek. You guys are all in the path to this possible tornadic storm. Iconium as well. Iconium Fire Department, multiple trees down along HH Highway, blocking roadways in multiple places. So Warsaw, you're good. Just northern Pettis County right now, I'm sorry, northern Benton County right now under a tornado warning for the next 29 minutes. Very broad rotation right now, but looks like right in that area is where the rotation is located. We got reports of winds in Lincoln over 75 miles per hour. We just got report 75 mile per hour winds in Lincoln. No debris signature right now. This is radar indicated tornado warning. Not seeing a debris signature. But a very remarkable storm system. Almost like a seahorse. Put this in motion again. It's just crazy how this whole thing is just rotating counterclockwise, just like a hurricane, with the center of the hurricane sitting right here, just northwest of Coal Camp. It is still radar indicated. Holy cow, people are sending me pictures. Oh my goodness. We got major damage. I'm going to show you guys this. I'll make sure to give him credit. This is Lowry City, near Stinnett. Took that whole barn and launched it off there into the field. Wow. Thank you, Andy. We appreciate that. Thanks for sharing with us. Power out in Warsaw and internet. I'd give it about another, I'd probably give it just a little bit more time in Lakeview Heights. Getting tons of reports of damage coming in, guys. Man, we've got lots of damage here in West Central Missouri tonight, unfortunately. So James Wardall, finally, I didn't. He might have commented. I'm really not looking at any of our chat right now. But he did get a hold of me on Facebook. And he does have some damage to his shop. Neighbor had a hedge go over. Other than that, no damage. So glad you're okay, James. We do now have a new, this is kind of a continuation of this same storm that's going to be heading into Pettis County now. This is, we'll go ahead and include Sedalia. They're close enough to this polygon. Sedalia, Smithton, Springfort, Manila, Banner, and of course right along 65 highway from Sedalia to Lincoln. Do not be driving along 65 highway between Sedalia and Lincoln. There's the eye of the storm right there. Wow. Just incredible. So very, very strong winds. 82, 83 miles per hour, just right on 65, right at the Coal Camp Junction. We got 82 mile per hour winds. So regardless whether or not there's a tornado on the ground or not, some very, very strong winds. Almost equivalent to an EF0 tornado right along 65 highway. This is right at the Coal Camp Junction of 65 and 52. If you want to send photos, you can send it to me on Messenger on Facebook at Subby's Weather Talk. Or Jim Sublette, I guess, would be fine too. Third time on my phone, Sedalia, tornado warning, no sirens. If we get it's actually on the east side of Sedalia is actually in that polygon. Washington Elementary School, East Sedalia Baptist Church, Family Dollar, Casey General, Broadway Baptist Church, right along Broadway, or I think that Business 50. Yeah, strongest winds coming right over Coal Camp Junction right now. Okay, 2 miles south of Whiteman Air Force Base. 88 mile per hour wind gusts reported. Two miles south of Whiteman Air Force Base. Over 80 mile an hour winds. That was at that was at 1940. So that was about, 15 minutes ago. Power line down, Sycamore Valley, Warsaw. Sirens in Sedalia, good. Damage in Lincoln. So, looking behind us, we have this line of storms, all severe warned from St. Joe, again, all the way down into Oklahoma. This is going to be coming in probably here Probably like around the midnight time frame. Last from midnight to 2, 3 a.m. So let's take a look here at velocity, and still kind of looks like for the most part the strongest part, the circulation is actually up here near the Windsor Junction on 65 is likely where the main circulation is. I think what we're seeing back here is the rear flank downdraft that comes out from the storm. Sometimes those rear flank downdraft winds can get up to over 100 mile an hour. So I think that's what we're looking at over here. And I say the circulation is now into Pettis County. I'm still not seeing much evidence of anything on the ground right now, which is good. I want to see if I can somehow get caught up here a little bit on chat. Power out, Highway N in Clinton. Power out, Lincoln Road. Power out at CC Junction. Zathan talking about anybody knows St. Clair is going to get round 2. Yeah, we just talked about that a second ago. You probably caught that for round 2. Sirens going off now in Sedalia. Thank you, Matthew. Christine, tree down around and on our house. Power pole out back was sheared off at the top. That was in Lincoln, Missouri. Sirens in Smithton. 82 mile an hour wind, Cocamp Junction. Brownington clear. Yep. Lake Life Family Resort damage to multiple trailers and carports. The whole town of Deepwater without power. No power in Tightwad. Power out on Cheese Creek Road in Cocamp. All right, I think I'm pretty well caught up there. Take a look at velocities again here. Not quite as impressive as what we've seen. And again, there's nothing signifying right now that there is a tornado on the ground in northern Benton or Pettis County. So, looks like got some pictures coming in. Emily sent. This is 3 miles by Lakeland School. Tree uprooted. Thank you, Emily. Oh wow. So one of my customers used to deal with in the ag field, even though it is sideways, you'd have to do a little looking, but they had some damage. This is the night farm. Whoop. Looks like they had damage to their barn, one whole side of their barn. They had pieces of it strung out across the field. So thank you, Heather, for sharing that with us. That's in Lowry City, by the way, as well. Can anybody see my stream right now? If you guys can, let me know if you can see my stream. Okay. You guys are on Facebook and you guys can see my stream. Yet I cannot see that I'm streaming on anything right now. Oh, I bet I'm on KDKD. Yeah, that's what it is. Got it. Okay, I'm just answering some of the questions. People couldn't find me on Facebook. Well, I was on KDKD for some reason. When I came back on, right now through my software, it's showing I'm not. It's showing that I'm not actually online at all right now. So that was really weird. So good. I'm glad we are going. I am on Facebook through KDKD, and I'm also on through YouTube, through my YouTube channel. So if anybody is looking for the stream, make sure you put them over there. For whatever reason, my other streams is not showing that I am on. So yeah, we are getting damage down at Max Camp over there in far western Benton County. Got reports of damage down there. So right now, guys, let's go back here. And again, I am not seeing much of the way of any kind of circulation with the cell in Pettis or in Benton County right now. Just strong straight line winds just north of Coal Camp. Coal Camp, you guys are probably pretty much in the clear right now. Sedalia, you're still under the gun. Smithton, go ahead and stay. You got another, 7 minutes left of the tornado warning. Go ahead and stay in your safe spot. Sirens in Sedalia again. It is moving fairly slow, so you can expect to hear the siren cycle more than just one time. But remember, they do not sound an all clear with the sirens. If you hear sirens, means for you to take cover. So they do not do an all clear sounding of the sirens. So if you're hearing sirens, means you still need to be taking cover. All right. So let's get this sucker out of Pettis County. And then we're looking good for the time being. Great, you bet, Tracy. So what we will likely do, we'll probably have a little bit of time before the next go around. So our next round, I'll have to time it out. Last that I looked, it was going to be sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. So once we get this, out of Pettis County, we will likely go ahead and end the live stream. We'll regroup. I'll make sure that all of our platforms are on. Now that I got electricity back, I was running on backup power for about 20 minutes or so, and then my electricity came back on. So that could have had something happen with the reason. I mean, it's still showing I'm not streaming on nothing right now. So I'll go ahead and close everything out, reboot everything back up, and then we'll start round number 3 live stream. Whenever that line of storms make its way closer to West Central Missouri. And again, I'm not seeing a whole lot with this cell in Pettis County right now. Some strong straight line winds, and they could be keeping this going because of that. We still have 55 to 65 mile per hour winds here coming into Pettis County. We got some very broad rotation up here around Sedalia and Smithton, but really nothing concerning right now. So I do believe this cell is finally starting to weaken. And we've tracked this same cell since it was clear over on the Kansas side. and has produced tornadoes from Fort Scott, Kansas, across the Nevada, across the Lowry City, across the Henry County, Lincoln, Racket, Sedalia. This is a very long track tornadic cell, and I can't even really call it a cell. I mean, this thing's monster. Looked like a monster. Right now, it kind of looked like, almost looks like Godzilla. There's the head, there's the body, there's his arms. We got Godzilla moving through West Central Missouri, people. No wonder it's causing damage right now. But let's put this in motion. You can see the actual spinning just like a hurricane as it makes its way up into, let's go 50 frames. Let's load this up. I want to see what 50 frames look like. So here it's coming through, and now we start to see this thing really start to twist to the left, just like a hurricane. Very, very impressive. Lots of trees down, headed toward Tightwad. So we're likely going to have lots of damage reports coming in here over the next couple hours. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look at what we got coming in. So we've got this line of storms out here that will likely continue to produce some storms here. Not sure. What I'll probably have to do is go ahead and we got a tornado there at Festus too. It'll kind of give me an idea once so they went ahead and we still have this tornado warning here for southern Pettis County. Once this is through, what I'm going to do is go ahead. We've been focused on these cells for so long. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the models. I'm going to go ahead and get with the National Weather Service out of Pleasant Hill and Springfield. And we're going to kind of take a look at what we've got coming in for the rest of the evening. And then I'll have a time, and I will post that on social media. And then, of course, as these storms get closer, we'll go back live again if needed. Okay, so they went ahead and allowed that tornado warning to expire for Pettis County. So, as of right now, no counties are under any type of warning now, thank goodness, here in West Central Missouri. Racket took a direct hit. I guarantee you they did. What an impressive debris signature. We might find out that was an anticyclonic tornado. That thing walked its way backwards. That was incredible. But yeah, I'm sure we're going to see lots of damage reports coming in here over the next couple hours. You guys got hit a good hope. So right now, Dana, you're in Sedalia. So the worst is past Sedalia now. Okay? You're not under any kind of warning right now. What I need to do is be in light of all of these storms that have come through. We still have the cold front to push through. What I need to do is take a few minutes, take a look at the model, take a look at the data from the weather balloons. Let's see if our atmosphere is even going to be supportive of any more thunderstorms tonight. when that cold front moves through. It is still out here in Kansas. You guys see this right here? Very impressive line of storms. I'm going to be taking a look and see if that line of storms is going to be able to make it this far east. We're going to take a look at what our threats are going to be. And I'm pretty much just going to kind of refresh everything and get all the newest data, talk to the National Weather Service and get their thinking. And then I will post that on our social media pages. Okay, and then I will go live as soon as those storms start to make their way across the state line. Yeah, so Columbia is going to be, they're going to be fighting Godzilla. This is Godzilla right here. So we've got severe thunderstorm warnings all the way up and down Godzilla right now. So Godzilla is going to be making its way over to Columbia here within the next 45 minutes. Expect some very strong straight line winds and the possibility of hail to the size of quarters. I don't know if this could recycle. It's still spinning. But definitely something you need to stay weather aware of over in Columbia. Yeah, Nevada's good. You've got flash flood warnings everywhere in Nevada. But yeah, you guys are good in Nevada right now. Hey, thanks for the kind words there, Bill. Actually, Syracuse is on the backside of Godzilla right now. So you're okay. You're with the rest of us right now. Same as Stover, Versailles. You're almost out of it. Gravois Mills and Laurie. You guys are pretty much on the backside of this thing. So and so what I'm gonna do is So Thibaut boat ramp in Benton County, there 4 miles north of Warsaw, had report of a tornado on the ground, debris aloft, and trees down. So that was in Benton County. So no, Jeff, right? Godzilla in central Missouri, man. Unbelievable. There's his head, there's his body, and his tail right down here. And there's his arms. Hopefully he's not flipping the bird to west central Missouri right then. Meaning maybe his counterpart over here might get a little bit angry with us. But anyway, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go ahead and... yes, Clifton City is good right now. Lila, you're good to, or I'm sorry, that was Adam. So yeah, you guys are good there at Clifton City for right now. Really, this thing continues to kind of weaken just a little bit, which is great news. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to reassess everything, get with National Weather Service, kind of see what their thinking is, take a look at the models. Those up here, North Kansas City, you guys are already getting into it. So, St. Joe, Smithville, Leavenworth, that thing kind of bowing out just a little bit. So you guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning right now, and now even a bigger one. So it's already going to be coming through really up there north Kansas City, further north. The tail end of that cold front is what's going to be coming across our area, and we're not sure how worked over the atmosphere is from all of this heavy rain and all of these heavy thunderstorms. So I'm going to regroup. I'm going to take a break. I'll post on social media what I find out, and then if we need to go live again, I'll kind of give a timeline when I will likely have to go back live again to bring you guys more of the same. So I'll go through here real quick. Is it really? Tebow? Why did I never know that? Coal Camp Junction had 80-mile-per-hour winds recorded at the 6552 Coal Camp Junction. So, and that was from KMBC 9 News. They were down in that area and recorded that wind speed. So, okay, guys, I'm going to take a break. And again, those up north from Mound City down through St. Joe, Kickapoo, Leavenworth, Smithville, Wyandotte County. You guys are gonna get this the front half of the cold front moving through a few hours before we will here in west central Missouri because of the location of the cold front. So you guys are all under a severe thunderstorm warning and for very strong winds out of this. So hail threat, maybe not quite as much, but we still have that tornado threat and very strong straight line wind threat. So, yeah, I've already talked about Sedalia. You guys are good. So, anyway, I will go ahead and end this stream, and I'll keep you guys updated there on our social media platforms. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.